of one of the topics that I was discussing. This person says this is all very smart and valid, but I'm just going to say your guitar on the wall is so fucking cool. Thank you very much. I've done a few videos of it in the past, but I'm on my fourth account on TikTok, which is where this content originated. So maybe people don't know the backstory there with the new accounts, or maybe people just haven't dug back on all my other platforms far enough to see the videos I've done about it before. And since I was on a live with Tennessee Brando last night and we were talking about it, let me rehash it for you. This guitar is a D'Angelico semi-hollow body with the Grateful Dead red, white, and blue paint job and the 13-point bolt that is typically found in this image, which is known as the Steal Your Face, or in Grateful Dead world, they just shorten it to a Steely. I had an acoustic guitar sitting here. It's just part of a music tribute wall here, and I just wanted to bring an element of music in. I don't know how to play the guitar. That's why I opted for a cheap acoustic guitar. This guitar landed in the lap of the local music shop owner, who we know, and he called me. That was September or October of 2020. And he said, "Hey, listen, man, you're the biggest deadhead I know. Before I put it out for sale, do you want to buy it?" I said, "Well, of course I want it, but I don't want to buy it because I don't know how to play, and I think it should go to somebody that knows how to play." He then turned around and called my wife and said, once again, before I put it out for sale. And she said, of course he wants it. He's just never going to buy it. So she bought it behind my back, October of 2020, hid it under my daughter's bed, and after we opened all of our Christmas presents that Christmas, and I was literally in the process of cleaning up the wrapping and the boxing, she brought it out, case and all, and said, "Here, because it should be in your hands." They don't make them anymore, but they're not so hard that you can't find them. If you type into the old Google machine, D'Angelico semi-hollow body Grateful Dead guitar, you'll be able to find them. They're for sale. They're going to run you maybe $1,500, $2,000. It's a beautiful rendition of it, as you can tell, all the way up on the head. The Steal Your Face logo and the D'Angelico logo, or Steal Your Face image and the D'Angelico logo are there. No, it's not tuned. I don't know how to play. It hasn't been played since it's been in my possession, and it's been hanging there on the wall since Christmas Day 2020 when my wife gave it to me. And if I'm being completely honest with you, I'll probably be buried with the fucker. And if I'm being completely honest with you, that's probably the coolest present and most thoughtful present I've ever received in my life. Because my wife, we've been together almost 30 years. My wife recognizes something that I'm passionate about, had an opportunity to get me something that is unique and rare, and pulled the trigger on it. She did the same thing here with this Jerry Garcia serigraph. Only 5,000 of those made, every single one of them signed by the artist and numbered. She got me that some 20 some odd years ago. And then when I got this office, which I got in May of 2020 when our 25-year-old daughter moved out, she then took this that had been sitting in a protective tube for over 20 years, and she went and took it and got it framed and matted for me as well. If there's one thing that my wife excels at, my wife excels at a whole bunch of things, but just for a phrase, a turn of a phrase, if there's one thing that my wife excels at, it's gift giving. She takes the time to listen to people, and she thinks about what it is that you want. And a chunk of what you see on my walls and on my shelves and whatnot and what have you is in my possession because of my wife, because she is that great of a gift giver. But thanks for talking about it, because it gave me an opportunity to talk about it again too.